San Francisco State University Finance 372, Team 12, Take 12, and Action.
Hello everybody, good evening. I'm Rachel Evans.
I'm
Together we are Group 12. We're here to play you out the door this evening. I know that last week we said that Prologis was the way to go, but before we are done with our presentation this evening, I am sure that you're going to agree with us that Essex is going to be the way to go. So, talking about Essex, we're going to show you things about their background, company strategy, financial conditions, stock valuation, and finally we're going to wrap it up with some of our recommendations. Background type. You know they are a publicly traded company, founded in 1971 by George M. Marcus. I'm pretty sure that's news to everybody in this room. CEO currently is Michael Stahl and headquartered in San Mateo, California. They are traded on the New York Stock Exchange. They are present in several geographic concentrations, mostly obviously here on the West Coast, Northern California, Southern California, and Seattle, Washington. Targeting the United States West Coast supply-constrained markets, they offer apartments and they let you keep your pets, which is pretty awesome if you like dogs, I'll tell you what. You know, it was really hard to find a picture of Angela, but I thought it was extremely important that we had a picture of Angela because historically most of these things seem to be tilted different directions. So I was pretty darn excited to find her smiling face there. Here's Mr. Shaw as well, and John Udy, and Craig Zimmerman, and Mr. Burkhardt takes up the end point there. Market caps rating, Essex Property Trust, as you know, is ranked third behind Avalon Bay and Equity Residential. Their products and services, they're all about acquisition, development, redevelopment, and management of these wonderful apartment buildings. SWOT analysis, their strengths are all about existing distribution and sales network. They've got a skilled workforce and they work in the domestic market. Their weaknesses, well, their brand portfolio just lacks a little bit of diversification and they're really pretty much stuck in one market. Opportunities, well, there is a growing demand because let me tell you something, everybody needs a place to live. Not everybody needs an industrial warehouse, but everybody needs a place to live. So there's always going to be a growing market, especially in the places where they choose to sink their roots. However, they are being currently threatened by rising labor costs. I don't know if all of you know this or not, but even here in San Francisco, the minimum wage is about to go up to $14 an hour in July. Next year it goes up to $15 an hour, and finally we'll be at where Bernie Sanders thinks we should be. There are tax changes coming and government regulations are going to be shifting on us, and price changes to be seen. Coming up, financial conditions, we'll turn it over to my gentleman off to the right.
All right. So for the net profit margins, we rank it average compared to the industry. And for ROA and ROE, we gave it a good for ROA and then a below average for ROE because it is significantly lower. Debt to equity, it was excellent. Interest coverage ratio, it was good. And overall for these ones, it was a good standing. The equity ratios, we gave it a good. For the multiple and for the dividend payout, it's excellent. Revenue growth, excellent. Operating income above average, net income below average, and then the EPS was above average, so we gave it an overall standing of good. And then for our technical analysis, we do have a target price all the way up there at 250. We do have our support line right there at 220, and then it has a resistance line at 238. And then so for our perpetuity model, we decided to go with our CAPM, which is 6.5%, which gave us $192.60 valuation, which is at a discount of 17.1% compared to its current price. And then Gordon Growth, we decided to go with, that's the WAC, which is 7%, and then we chose a 2% growth rate. So that landed us around $246, $247. So it is trading at a premium of 6.1%.
Alright, for the multiple approach, we went with 20 times with the stock value of 246.6 and the current stock price being at 232.5. This gives it a premium of 6.1%. The DCF model grew it out by 8.642. 1%, terminal value of $216, gave us an intrinsic value of 210.6. Net asset value, we went with the net asset value of, with the cap rate of 5% at $273.4, and that would be at a premium. And scenario analysis, we went with the one that gave us most course, on the FFO multiple and the DCF model. Intrinsic value by weight has us at 228.1, and that's a discount of 22.3%, and we would say to sell.
We're gonna write call option, sell PLD stock short, sell industrial REIT ETF short, sell call options on ETFs, write call options on REIT indices, buy put options on ETFs, and buy put options on REIT indices. I knew that was stuff you guys all needed to know. Here's how we've got our stuff. Thank you so very much. Lovely to see you.